have worked at every level up through the federal level to advocate for our kids, our families, our teachers, funding, all of those kinds of things. So when you put all those pieces together, thought it just made the next logical step. And I guess with my disappointment over how everything was handled earlier in this contract season, I guess I say earlier this year, but what I'm meaning is over 2019. Something needed to be done. And there are people that I believe we need to get some updated values, updated representation, some ears that will listen. I mean, when there's not communication, when there's not openness, it's one thing if they say, hey, look, we've got to go into executive session. There's some specifics we need to talk about, but here's what you need to know. I mean, I think people can tolerate or accept a certain amount of stuff, I guess we'll call it, if they have a sense of what's going on. But when you leave everybody in the dark and you just disappear and you do it for hours on end, that's frightening. That'd be frightening to anybody. And I was so shocked at the way it was handled. So does it need to be revamped? I guess I'm not sure. It sure as heck needs to be improved. I have been told that there is an expectation for the superintendent to be able to direct the board and the board to carry out the superintendent's wishes. I do not subscribe to that idea. I don't think that's right. Again, I am a team player. Now, should everybody be at the table? Absolutely. But should one party have to sacrifice because of another's win or loss? I don't believe so. I think it should all be working together. And I think the board is there, as in the corporate world, to guide and to help make decisions, not to carry everything out that they are handed. That's not their role. Meetings, but the liaison visits, they're going during a PTA meeting to that school and they're considering that their visit. I put in my application, and I hope it's okay that I was blunt, because that's a joke. Time needs to be spent. People need to see what teachers are doing in their classrooms, how those classrooms are functioning. We need to see the wins as well as the struggles, because if they don't know what's working well, and if they don't know what stinks, in my opinion, I can't understand how they could work to fix it or find a solution or bring you the support you need. And I think we need to have as strong of teachers as possible, and we need to invest in our teachers. And why? Because we want to invest in our kids. We want to invest in our community. How do we do that? We support our teachers. To me, teachers should be valued like doctors or lawyers or any other high income earners, because they're doing the work with our kids. They're there all day. They're the boots on the ground.